Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to take you through my really simple two-step skincare routine for fall and winter time. So my skincare routine used to be really extensive, featuring a lot of actives, but lately I've decided to press reset on my skincare routine and really scale it back and really take a look at what ingredients I'm using and which ones I really want to use in my skincare routine. I have personally found a skincare routine that works really well for my skin type, and so I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you. So there are basically two steps to my skincare routine: active and moisturize. So the active ingredients that I use are alpha hydroxy acids, beta hydroxy acids, and skin lightening agents like niacinamide and arbutin. So I've personally learned in my skincare routine that I cannot combine actives. It causes my skin to get really sensitive and really upset, and so instead of applying multiple actives on my skin at night, I prefer to just focus on one active, one product that really is going to be the superstar of the skincare routine for that night. So for example, one of the actives that I use is the Paula's Choice Resist Brightening Essence. This has niacinamide, arbutin, and I believe it has vitamin C, so it has antioxidant benefits and also skin lightening properties, and so it really helps even out the skin tone and make the skin look really glowy and fresh and bright. This is a very watery essence type of serum that I apply onto my clean, bare skin. And I guess I should start with what cleanser I've been using. It has gotten a little bit colder. I'm not gonna call it cold quite yet because it's still in the 50s and 60s generally. We did have a cold snap where the weather got into the 40s, but that didn't last very long. But the cleanser I've been using to account for that coldness in the air and that dryness in the air especially is the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. I have been a long time fan of this cleanser, and so I can really stand behind it and tell you that it is a fantastic, good, solid cleanser if you want something that's going to be not stripping dry of the skin. I'm not gonna lie though, this is like not the best at taking off makeup, so if I do have makeup on like I do today, I'll generally go in with a makeup remover first and then go in with this cleanser just to make sure that everything is off of my skin. So this cleanser is great. It's super gentle. It's never irritated my skin. It doesn't strip my skin dry at all. It leaves it feeling bouncy and moisturized. Another cleanser that I love, but unfortunately I ran out of, is the Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. I freaking love that cleanser, but I'm all out of that cleanser, so I definitely need to repurchase it. That cleanser has a really lovely like jelly texture to it. It feels great, it smells great, and it also does the same thing as the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser in that it doesn't strip your skin dry. It instead gently cleanses it and leaves the skin feeling hydrated afterwards. I love that cleanser, but unfortunately I'm out of it. Otherwise I would show it to you. But like I said, I cleanse and then I go on with my active, and so Paula's Choice Brightening Essence, that is one of the actives that I use to help curb hyperpigmentation. That generally doesn't tend to be a problem for me in the fall or winter time, but what is a problem for me is like the dullness and the dryness, and so the ingredients in there really help to revive my skin and make it look really youthful and fresh and dewy. Something that I cannot ignore in the wintertime are my acids. My skin gets really dull in the wintertime, very dry and kind of flaky and just super dull looking. And so I find personally that alpha hydroxy acids are the way to go to just improve the overall quality of my skin. Hands down, my favorite AHA is the Paula's Choice Resist Weekly Resurfacing Treatment 10% AHA with glycolic acid. I have loved this for a very long time. If you're new to acids though, I wouldn't quite recommend this one, only because it is a 10% glycolic acid, which can be a bit much for some people's skin, but I personally am used to acids, and so this works really well for me. It does tingle the skin a little bit. There's no burning sensation, there's no uncomfortableness or anything, and the way that I apply it is on one of these Shiseido cotton pads. These are awesome, by the way. They're super inexpensive, available at Sephora. You can get a huge box of them for like 10 or $5. One pad is all you need for your entire face. And so I love applying a little bit of this AHA and then swiping it wherever I need extra brightness on my skin. What an AHA does is it speeds up cellular turnover so that the skin looks fresh and new. How it accomplishes this is it actually kind of like weakens the glue between the skin cells to help exfoliate. So what this does is it helps to exfoliate the skin to reveal new, healthy, fresh skin cells. The other alpha hydroxy acid that I love with all my heart is the Crave Beauty Hallelujah. This is a 5.25% glycolic acid, and it is also full of a ton of other really great ingredients like antioxidant properties, and so you get a lot in this bottle. If you're new to acids or if you have extremely sensitive skin, the Hallelujah is something really great that you should try out because it is just an amazing product. It is formulated in such a sophisticated way. I've actually done an entire brand review of Crave Beauty, and so if you want to see that video, I will link it down below in the info box for you to go check out. Basically, I talk about this particular AHA in depth in that video, so I'm not going to go into too much depth here, but this is a great one. I still do use it and I still love it. Something else to help exfoliate my skin is a beta hydroxy acid. This is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA gel. If you struggle with blackheads and acne, a BHA is going to be your best friend, because what a BHA does is that the chemical structure of a beta hydroxy acid or salicylic acid does is that it goes into your pores and actually degrades everything inside your pores, cleans out your pores, so it reduces the appearance of your pores. And it also can help to prevent breakouts because oftentimes breakouts occur in clogged pores. Like, you're knocking out a ton of birds with one stone when you use a BHA, and the Paula's Choice 2% BHA gel just happens to be my absolute favorite BHA that I've ever tried. Now, I want to clarify something. I don't ever use these active ingredients all together in one day. I never go in with like the Paula's Choice brightening essence and then my AHA and then a BHA. That is just a recipe for disaster personally on my skin. My skin can get really sensitive when I apply too many active ingredients to it, and so I will only ever apply something one day at a time. So for example, on Monday I'll use the Crave Beauty Hallelujah, on Tuesday I'll use Just Moisturizer, on Wednesday I'll use my BHA, on Thursday I'll use Just Moisturizer, and then on Friday I'll use my Paula's Choice brightening essence. I usually try to give myself a break in between using active ingredients. You don't have to do that, but I personally have found better results when I do that. Now, the moisturizer, I think, is one of the most important things in your skincare routine. Regardless of your skin type, I personally believe you should be moisturizing your skin. Moisturizer, to me, is the most important step in my skincare routine. If I skip moisturizer, which I very rarely do, it definitely shows in my skin. My skin is very dry and very lifeless the next morning, and so moisturizer is something that I do every single day regardless of what active ingredient I'm using. The moisturizer that I've been using lately is the Paula's Choice Skin Recovery Replenishing Moisturizer for normal, dry, and very dry skin. You've probably seen this before on my channel. I love this stuff so much. I wish she made a bigger bottle of this because I go through it like hotcakes. This is just such a solid, fantastic moisturizer. I love it so much. It's thick, it's emollient, it's really hydrating, it's beautifully formulated. I absolutely love it. Another moisturizer that I love using is the Laneige Special Care Water Sleeping Mask. I picked this up when I was in either Thailand or Vietnam over the summer, and I have loved it ever since. And it is just a great overnight sleeping mask to use on your skin if your skin is feeling extra dry. So if my skin is feeling extra dry, I will go in with my active, go in with my moisturizer, and then apply a layer of this on top of my skin just to seal all the hydration in. And in the morning, my skin looks amazing. This is probably one of those like skincare secret weapons that I have that I really enjoy. And what's cool is that it's now available at Sephora, so you can pick it up easily from there. So that basically is my entire skincare routine at night that I've been doing for the past couple months or so that have really worked well for my skin. Now, what works for me may not work for you. That's just how it goes with skincare. Skincare is super personalized, very individual. It depends on your personal skin type and your lifestyle and environment and everything. If you missed any of the products that I talked about, they will all be listed below in the info box for you to go check out, and I'll also have links for you to purchase them. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about my personal skincare routine, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I am wanting to film also a morning skincare routine, or maybe even like a morning routine in general. If you want to see that, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm really close to hitting 6,000 subscribers, which is really exciting. So if you want to help my channel grow and see great things come from me, then go ahead and subscribe. But until my next video, I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.